Hello everyone, how are you? Hope all of you are doing well and keeping with your studies. Most welcome to my online video class. This is Azharul Islam, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Tongi Government College, Gazipur. So dear students, I would like to discuss from 19th century novel, and from this course title, today's my aim is to discuss on Tales of the T.R. Verviles, written by Thomas Hardy. So dear students, follow me. I would like to discuss the major themes of this famous novel, Tales of the T.R. Verviles, written by Thomas Hardy. So dear students, follow me. The main theme is the injustice of existence. Okay, follow me. Unfair means dominates the lives of Tess and her family to such an extent that it begins to seem like a general aspect of human existence in Tess of the Dear or Viles. Tess does not mean to kill Prince, but she is punished anyway, just as she is unfairly punished for her own rape by Alec. Nor is there justice waiting in heaven. Christianity teaches that there is compensation in the afterlife for unhappiness suffered in this life, but the only devout Christian encountered in the novel may be the Reverend Mr. Clare, who seems more or less content in his life anyway. For others in their misery, Christianity offers little solace of heavenly justice. Mrs. D'Urberville's never mentions otherworldly rewards. The converted Alice presses heavenly justice for earthly sinners, but his faith seems shallow and insincere. Generally, the moral atmosphere of the novel is not Christian justice at all, but pagan injustice. The forces that rule human life are absolutely unpredictable and not necessarily well disposed to us. The pre-Christian rituals practiced by the farm workers at the opening of the novel and Tess's final rest of at Stonehenge at the end remind us of a world where the gods are not just and fair, but whimsical and uncaring. When the narrator concludes the novel with the statement that justice was done and the president of the immortals in the Arcelian phrase had ended his sport with Tess, we are reminded that justice must be put in ironic quotation marks, since it is not really just at all. What passages for justice is in fact one of the pagan gods enjoying a bit of sport or the traveler's game. So dear students, follow me. Next major theme of this novel, changing ideas of social class in Victorian England. Tales of the D'Urbervilles prevents complex pictures of both the importance of social class in 19th century England and the difficulty of defining class in any simple way. Certainly, the D'Urbervilles are a powerful emblem of the way in which class is no longer evaluated in Victorian times as it would have been in the Middle Ages, that is, by blood alone, with no attention paid to fortune or early success. Indubitably, the D'Urbervilles have purity of blood, yet for the person and nearly everyone else in the novel, this fact amounts to nothing more than a piece of genealogical trivia. In the Victorian context, caste matters more than lineage, which explains how Simon Stokes, Alex's father, was smoothly able to use his large fortune to purchase a lustrous family name and transform his clan into the Stoke D'Urbervilles. The D'Urbervilles pass for what the D'Urbervilles truly are: authentic nobility, simply because definitions of class have changed. The issue of class confusion even affects the Clare clan, whose most promising son Angel is intent on becoming a farmer and marrying a milkmaid, thus bypassing the traditional privileges of a Cambridge education and a personage. His willingness of work side by side with the farm laborers helps endear him to Tess, and their acquaintance would not have been possible if he were a more traditional and enlist aristocrat. Thus, the three main characters in the Angel, Tess, Alec triangle are all strongly marked by confusion regarding their respective social classes, an issue that is one of the main concerns of the novel. So, dear students, stay connected with me. Next major theme of this novel is men dominating women. One of the recurrent themes of the novel is the way in which men can dominate women, exerting a power over them linked primarily to their maleness. Sometimes this command is purposeful in the man's full knowledge of his exploitation, as when Alec acknowledges how bad he is for seducing Tess for his own momentary pleasure. Alex's act of abuse, the most life-altering event that Tess experiences in the novel, is clearly the most serious instance of male domination over a female. But there are other less blatant examples of women's passivity toward dominant men. When after Angel reveals that he prefers Tess's friend Retty attempts suicide and her friend Marianne becomes an alcoholic, which makes their earlier schoolgirl type crushes on angels seem disturbing. This devotion is not merely fanciful love but an healthy obsession. These girls appear utterly dominated by a desire for a man who, we are told explicitly, does not even realize that they are interested in him. This sort of unconscious male domination of women is perhaps even more unsettling than Alex's outward and self-conscious cruelty. Even Angel's love for Tess, as pure and gentle as it seems, dominates her in an unhealthy way. Angel substitutes an idealized picture of Tess's country purity for the real-life woman that he continually refuses to get to know. When Angel calls Tess names like daughter of Nasser and Artemis, we feel that may be denying her true self in favor of a mental image that he prefers. Thus, her identity and experiences are suppressed, albeit unknowingly. This pattern of male domination is finally reserved with Tess's murder of Alec, in which, for the first time in the novel, a woman takes active steps against a man. Of course, this act only leads to even greater suppression of a woman by men. When the crowd of male police officers arrest Tess at Stokehands, nevertheless, for just a moment, the accepted pattern of submissive women bowing to dominant men is interrupted, and Tess' act seems heroic. So, dear students, actually, I have discussed on major themes of this novel, Tess of the D.R. Barvels, written by Thomas Hardy. I think you have understood my speech and my lecture on this very topic. So, try to understand literature. Literature is not a matter of memorization. It is such a thing by which you have to comprehend through your hearts. Then you can be confident and also successful, not only in your exam but also in your real life. So I think you have been benefited by my lecture. Hope so. So no more today. This is all from Azharul Islam. Stay at home, stay safe. Thank you. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone.